Here's how I took my credit score from 520 to 800, like that. Let's do it. Hi, my name is Nikki, not Nike, and I teach you everything about financial literacy and how to be smart with your money. Let's do it. First step, you actually have to download Credit Karma or go on creditkarma.com. Not sponsored, but you have to face the music. Like, you have to actually know what you're dealing with. And Credit Karma is great because it gives you all 3 credit scores so you can know exactly how to fix it. And it also gives you everything that impacted your credit. Everything. Every single thing over the last 10 years. You get to see it. So download Credit Karma or go on creditkarma.com and write down your current credit score. Number 2, we're going to get a job. Actually, no, we're going to get 10 jobs. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if it's flipping burger at McDonald's. I don't care if you're a dishwasher. I was a telemarketer. Ooh, I was so good at it. I was so good at it. Actually, I would still do it in a heartbeat if I want to make money. Like, it was my best gig. Like, telemarketer for DirecTV, honey, I was first. I was getting all those cash prices, okay? You're going to get, I was driving Lyft. You're going to get as many jobs as possible. Actually, one of the biggest celebrities right now, she and I, her name starts with a K. We were we were telemarketers together at DirecTV, and she's blown up so much in the past years. I'm just so proud of her. So you're going to get as many jobs as possible. If you're at your job and they only give you 30 to 40 hours, when you get home, get a work from home job. If you want me to go over work from home jobs, I will do a whole comprehensive list on that. But you're going to have to get 10 million jobs. You cannot have any pride right now. Number 3 is the most imperative. You're going to print out everything you see on Credit Karma, and you're going to sit down, lock yourself in the house for 3 days, and start going through each one by one. Because what you're going to find on your credit score and your credit report is that a lot of things on there are probably too old. They're past your state's, statute of limitation, and they're still on there for whatever reason. Or some of them might not even belong to you. It could be your mother got a credit in your name, or someone, your uncle, used your social security number to get something, and you're going to call every single one of those companies and you're going to dispute them. I was able to remove at least 10 out of my credit score like that. Okay, so you're just going to call, and within a week, they will delete them if you threaten them hard enough. So you're going to call each company, each collection company, and say, it's not me, or this is past my... You have to be your own biggest advocate. You have to be a lawyer at that point. Next, you're going to find an app that's really great for tracking your expenses. You can use Mint, you can use Rocket Money. And what you're going to do is track everything you spend. Obviously, you're going to cut down on spending as much as possible so you can save money, and you want to delegate whatever money that you need to pay. Remember, I already taught you the snowball effect. You can go watch that video, and that is going to help you pay off your debt as fast as you can. You cannot pay off your debt if you don't track your income. I know someone who said to me, I don't even open my checking account because I'm scared of what I see in there. That is pure laziness. You have to know what's going in, what's going out. You have to be obsessed with your money, like obsessed at this point for you to pay off your debt. Next, we're going to game the system. Remember, over here, we bend a lot, we twist a lot, we yank it around, we drop it like it's hot on it, but we don't break it. And how you're going to do that is what? You're going to call your bank, or just, I think Discover has one, great. And you're going to get something called a secured credit card. And what a secured credit card is pretty much your own money. You're going to deposit your own money and use that money as a credit line. So if you're delinquent on your payments, the bank would just use the money that you deposited to cover it. So it would never affect your credit. And eventually you pay 3 or 4 payments on time, they will graduate you to unsecured credit score. Unsecured credit card. Bonus tip. This is the most important tip. Once you start building your credit and it's doing better, you're going to start getting a million offers in your mailbox about credits, different credit cards you should get. For the love of God, please don't. It is not time for you to open a new credit card right now. Okay? Please do not. Don't do it. Just throw them away. You see them immediately in the trash. When you're ready to get actual nice credit cards, I will let you know. You don't make that decision yourself because clearly you can't. I will let you know. You do not open a new credit card right now while you're fixing your credit. Number 2, out of the bonus tip, please do not get that stupid thing called CPN or CVN that everyone is getting. A lot of people think they can go get this number called CPN number. I think it's called CPN or CVN or whatever it's called. And this is a new credit score, a new credit line, and it's a new social security number that you can start afresh. Let me tell you something. They want you in prison, okay? Once you get that number, getting that number is legal. That's fine. You can get a different social security number. Everything you do after you get that number is illegal. So why would you want to do that? It's called wire fraud, tax fraud. I keep telling you guys, you don't look good in orange. Stop doing dumb stuff. You see British Williams? She's going to prison for a very long time. She's a baby at home.
You a social security number and that you built the social security number up. So when people see this misuse of a social security number, they think I went and stole people's social security numbers or something. That wasn't the case. I bought a CPN from a credit lady, and I don't know if it was somebody's actual social security number or if it was something they created. I don't know, but that's where that came from.
Because she chose to get a CPN or CVN from a different person. And I see them all over TikTok. Don't do it. Don't do anything. Don't try to take money from the IRS, from the government. You will end up in prison. Please, I beg of you. Just fix your credit score on your own. You don't need a credit repair person. You can do it by yourself. If I can do it, so can you. I did it by myself. It took me a long time, but I did it. Now go fix your credit. I believe in you, and I hope you always believe in yourself. And your favorite girl, Nike.